Hi, I'm Marianne Phillips, and this is my TED speech. And this is my audience. They are here with me. Okay, you all move around in front of me. Thank you. Enjoy them. Okay. We are going to talk about communication. The key to any great relationship. Is it possible to have great communication with your partner? There's such a thing as a perfect relationship. A very popular saying goes, marriage involves 3 rings: the encouragement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. But that suffering can be helped with great communication. It is commonly felt that marriage is so difficult. But is that because those people don't have good communication skills? Why do most people want to get married? Most likely it's their natural instinct to find a mate. And I'm no exception. Somehow I believed that there was someone out there who was made especially for me. And once I found him, we fell in love and got married. And now I magically feel complete. What I look for, certain qualities. But first of all, I was not just looking for Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome. For me, character and heart are more important than looks. But I cannot deny that I'm not attracted to a good looking man. But marrying someone only for physical attraction will probably lead to short term happiness, but lifelong regret. I've also noticed that handsome men are often more vain and arrogant, which I find most unattractive. One of the main things that I admire in a man is humility, where they appreciate other people's abilities and achievements. Also, be able to admit when they've made a mistake. Now, such a man like this would be a great joy to live with. Don't you all agree? What helps a relationship beat all odds? Number one, good communication is the key to any solid relationship. Most of all, a marriage. I want my husband to share his thoughts with me. I want to hear his dreams and to share his struggles. On the other hand, I'll also need him to be ready to listen to me and interested in know what's going on in my life on a daily basis. There should be no secrets between us. But there's always challenges though. Life is full of challenges. We can expect to face failure as well as success, heartache as well as joy, boredom as well as excitement. So the perfect relationship, both individuals should have positive attitudes, a good sense of humor, right? Everybody likes funny. You should be witty together and say things that make you both laugh rather than focus on the flaws in every situation. Be a glass half full kind of couple. In a great relationship, it would be encouraging to look at life in a happier and more positive way. Happy home equals happy life. But what happens when you can't communicate? I personally feel like I have a perfect husband, but oh my, he's not good at communicating. He needs some help sometimes. Now, some different examples of bad communication. Not that this is necessarily my husband, but in general, be aware of some of these areas. And I've pulled these from healthline.com and seattlechristiancounseling.com. Two great resources when it comes to communicating. Okay, first, brushing things under the rug. Bad example. We don't want to do that. Simply avoiding conflicts or situations won't help. Ignoring issues just gives them the space to build up into something so much bigger. It ends up causing a big fight and a blow up. Also, using aggressive speech. Becoming openly defensive or hostile when talking to your partner is a sign you've fallen into a toxic communication pattern. Now, different types of aggressive speech can involve raising your voice, blaming or criticizing the other person, controlling or dominating the conversation, not letting your partner speak or explain themselves. Let's help this communication process. Tips for better communication. First, we should process our feelings before we start a conversation. Before talking with your partner about an issue that's upsetting you, be sure to process your feelings on the subject and calm yourself first. I always like to say, don't go in hot. Calm yourself and be cool first. Try taking a quick walk or listening to relaxing music before talking to your partner. If you know you're upset, calm yourself. Don't take that aggression in and start negative off the bat. That way you'll be more in control of your emotions and able to communicate much better. Think about timing. Choose the right time to talk with your partner. That can make all the difference. Now, I know if I need to talk to my husband about a stressful topic, I know not to do it as soon as he comes home from work. He's tired, he's grumpy, not a good time. He's automatically going to say no, or he's just going to be mad. So, not good for us. If something's weighing on your mind, give your partner a heads up that you'd like to sit down and talk. Let them know. Let them prepare themselves. But how we speak to our partner can make all the difference. Often couples begin a conversation by pointing the finger at the other person and placing blame. Now, in my house, example here, I can tell if my husband wants to talk to me by the tone of his voice. He'll get this calm, sweet tone, compliment me, and I'm like, okay, I know what's coming. What do you want to talk about? What do you want? What do you want to buy? I know something's coming. So you should focus on being both heard and listening. Many couples enter conversations as though they are debates or arguments that they must win. Everybody wants to win, but do you want to compete against your spouse? No, you want to be equals. While you may not agree with your partner's point of view, it's important to listen to why they feel the way they do. They should be the same as you. Don't just project your thoughts and feelings, listen to them as well. When having a discussion, don't make it a competition to see who wins. Instead, actively listen and try to understand their point of view. Now that we've talked about this, I'm going to share a video clip of a husband and wife conversating. He's not taking in what she's saying and feeling. He's just projecting what he thinks the problem is. So let me share this with you.
This pressure, and sometimes it feels like it's right up on me, and I could just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless, and I don't know if it's going to stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me most, is that I don't know if it's ever going to stop.
Do you have a nail head?
It's not about the nail.
Are you sure?
Okay. There, the husband was just telling her what he thought was wrong. And obviously for her, that was not the issue. So obviously they need a little better communication skills, but that's a funny video. I like to share that. So things that we could do to kind of make things better. We want to make compromising and resolution the goal. Whether you're bringing up hurt feelings or addressing conflicting ideas about future plans, both of you should leave a conversation feeling as though there's some kind of resolution that makes you both happy. Often, that resolution relies on some level of compromise. It's a give and take. We got to set clear boundaries. Placing boundaries or limits can help avoid any miscommunications. Now, if finances are a sore topic, maybe decide that any purchase, say over $500, must be discussed and approved by both before it's done. Include everyone's feelings. But we should also, really at the end of each day, we need to let our partner know that we love them. We should always include the sweet things. Some are, you could leave a small note. Let them know how important they are. Just leave a note that says what you're doing, or just to say that I love you can be extremely helpful. It shows your partner that you're thinking about them and taking their feelings into consideration. Do regular check-ins throughout the day. It's always nice to hear from them in the morning, around lunchtime, in the evenings if you're running late. I know I enjoy it when my husband does that because I know he's thinking about me. He's being more considerate of how I feel. Now, in conclusion, above everything else, your partner needs to be someone who really believes that marriage is made to last till death do us part. That's what it's all about, right? Totally committed to the relationship and willing to stay for the long haul. Communication is key. Use these tips we discussed to work on and improve your relationship. Improve yourself. Turn your spouse into a great communicator. I'm always working on mine. Thank you for being here.